Hey guys, it's Melanie. Welcome back. I hope your day's off to a great start. I have a review for you today of a new translucent setting powder that I recently received. This is the new Milk Makeup Pore Eclipse Translucent Loose Setting Powder. And in full disclosure, as always, anytime that anything is sent to me here on my channel, I am upfront about that. So I actually connected with Milk Makeup via the Skeepers website and applied to their campaign for this product. They accepted my application. So Milk Makeup actually gifted me this product, and basically I just have to share an honest review with you guys. One of the things that I've always appreciated about Skeepers just as a platform is that they never ever require you or tell you that you have to give a positive review of the product if you don't have a positive experience. They just ask that you give honest feedback. So that's what we're going to be doing today, as always. But I did want to mention up front that this product was gifted to me. So I originally actually became interested in this product when I saw it at Sephora, and I popped it into my Sephora cart for the upcoming sale. However, when I saw it pop up on the Skeepers website a few weeks ago, I went ahead and applied and got lucky. So what I did is I took this out of my Sephora cart, because obviously I have it now, and I went ahead and moved their translucent, not their translucent, but their Milk Makeup Pore Eclipse Primer. I moved that into my cart. I originally fell in love with the Milk Makeup. This is the Pore Eclipse Matte Setting Spray. So this whole Pore Eclipse line just really appealed to me because as someone who still has a very oily skin type at almost 45 years old, products like this for me are a must. So I picked this up at Sephora earlier in the year, and man, let me tell you, this product was integral throughout the course of this summer when it was very warm out. When my makeup normally wants to melt off of my face, this kept it in place. If you have oily skin and you're looking for a new setting spray, you have to try this. It's fantastic. I just cannot say enough good things about it. So, but now let's talk about the powder. I'm gonna kind of read through some of their claims here. I'm gonna tell you what my experience is with the product, and I'm also gonna tell you specifically how I use it and how I have gotten the very, very best results with this powder. So let's go ahead and pull this up here so that we can read through the claims. First of all, this retails for $32. It is 7.65 grams of product. So there is a decent amount of powder in here. Again, $32. By the way, this is getting fabulous reviews. You should go read up some of these other reviews. It's not just me that's having a good experience with this product. Okay, so they claim that this is a weightless, talc-free, I know that's important to some of you, translucent setting powder that controls shine, blurs pores, and sets makeup up to 16 hours for a smooth matte finish. Now, I can't think of a time, maybe my wedding day, I needed my makeup to last for 16 hours, but honestly, at this point in life, I don't need it to go that long, but I will tell you, it does prolong the wear of my makeup for sure, especially when I combine them. Honestly, I'm really excited to get the primer and try the trifecta, I guess, and see if that like truly just is like pure magic. I'm hoping that it is, but anyway, let's get back to this. There is not supposed to be a significant coverage from this powder. It is meant to be a setting powder, so the coverage level is light. This isn't intended to be a foundation. It's a setting powder. It is in a loose powder format. So the highlighted ingredients in here are lentil extract, which help to absorb excess oil. There are pore blurring microspheres. I don't know, that word is so hard for me. It's a tongue twister, which give a soft focus filtered finish to the skin. There's also bakuchiol and niacinamide in here, which work to visibly smooth the skin's texture and minimize the look of pores, and then help to also blur the look of fine lines. So this product is vegan, gluten-free, and most importantly, cruelty-free. Milk Makeup is a cruelty-free skincare brand, and if you are new here, I try to promote cruelty-free exclusively. So anyway, if that also is of interest to you, definitely check out Milk Makeup. They're a great cruelty-free brand. Okay, so let's talk about the powder. First of all, the shade Translucent Light is it's a perfect color match for me. If you are somewhere slightly lighter than me to maybe just a touch darker than me, I think that the light is gonna be perfect for you. If you are just a little bit darker than me, try the medium. Obviously, also, you can get color matched at your local Sephora. Milk Makeup, like I mentioned, is sold at Sephora. Okay, so I made the mistake of not closing. There is actually, so there's a sifter here. And as you can see, there is this little tab here that you can actually close. I didn't close it before I popped this into the drawer here. So I'm just gonna do that really quickly. So now you can see that the holes are gone. So this is actually kind of a great powder to travel with, I feel like, because it does have that sifter that you can actually close up. So anyway, normally you won't have all this powder sitting up here, but let's take a look at the color here. I'm just gonna put a little bit on my finger so that you can see it is quite translucent. This translucent light really is the perfect fit for those of us in the pasty end of the skin tone range. And here it is, just kind of heavily swatched across my hand. But once you blend it in, it really does disappear into the skin. So you can't really see the powder anymore. So definitely light coverage here for sure. The way that I apply this product is as follows. So I put on my SPF in the morning. I wait about 20 minutes for that to really settle into my skin. I don't want my skin to feel tacky at all before I start with my makeup because I use powder products exclusively. So I don't want things sticking to my skin. So what I do is I wait that 20 minutes, that completely sets the SPF. Then I go in with a slightly damp sponge. This one here is an EcoTools sponge. If you're in the market for a new sponge, this thing is fabulous. And I think it's like $5 or $6. Totally worth picking up. Amazing. But anyway, so I will take a little bit of the product in the lid and then I use the slightly dampened sponge to press in. And then I try to shake off a little bit of that excess back into the lid just by doing this. And then I literally press that into my skin just over top of the SPF. What that does is it basically sets the SPF and makes my skin ready to go in with the rest of my powder products. So then after that, I can just go in with my regular powder foundation, which for me, 10 times out of 10 is gonna be Laura Geller Balance and Brighten. I just find that to be a really great formulation for me personally. And then I don't need to add more powder on top of that. Sometimes I will go in with what is left on the sponge and just kind of, again, press everything into the skin. And oh man, you guys, first of all, it absolutely blurs the look of my pores. It makes them look so much softer. I don't have a lot of fine lines. I'm kind of lucky in that underneath my eye area, I haven't really started forming a lot of lines, and I am upfront about the fact that I do get talks in my forehead. The only places on my face where I get talks, by the way, is my forehead and my masseter muscles. The masseter muscles have nothing to do with I didn't do this to do something to my face. I did it to basically stop grinding my teeth. So, but yeah, I do get talks up here. So there's nothing really for the powder to settle into up here because it's pretty smooth. However, that being said, the powder glides over my pores. It helps to diffuse the look of them. Does this extend the wear of my makeup? Absolutely. I mean, even at like 5, 6, 7 o'clock in the evening, by the way, my makeup typically goes on around 6:30, 7 in the morning. By 6, 7 o'clock at night, it's still looking almost as good as when I first put it on. Now, I have tried it without the setting spray and I have tried it with the setting spray. Honestly, I think I could get even more life out of my makeup with the setting spray, but most days, again, I don't need that. Like, first of all, I work from home. I don't really need to wear makeup, but I like it. It just makes me feel a little bit more put together each day. But I do like being able to look into the mirror later on in the day and not feel like I have to blot the oil from my face. This absolutely helps to absorb that excess oil that can make its way through. It keeps my face looking smooth. I mean, I really like the way that this looks on my skin. It's not cakey, it hasn't clogged my pores at all. Those like blurring microspheres really definitely give this a lightweight feel. Like, this doesn't feel heavy on the skin at all. Despite me pressing it into my skin, it doesn't feel heavy or cakey, and it doesn't settle into pores or any lines on my face. It just seems to kind of glide over. It smooths the look of everything, and it keeps it from looking shiny pretty much all day long. So if you're in the market for a new setting powder, I feel like this one is definitely worth checking out. Obviously, I can't tell you how this would perform on a drier skin. I feel like people with dry skin tend to shy away from powders in general. But if you have used this and you have a drier skin type, will you share your experience in the comments down below? I think it's nice for people to see a variety of experiences with a product. So if you have used this yourself, definitely leave it down below. If you have used the Pore Eclipse spray, definitely leave your thoughts down below. For me, both of these products are pretty friggin' amazing, and I think that they are going to be staples in my oily skin routine until, I don't know, maybe at some point I'll stop having oily skin. I don't know. I'm almost 45 years old and it's still not slowing down. So I think this is just gonna be my thing for the remainder of my life. Anyway, you guys, I hope that this review was helpful. If you are interested in this product, it will be linked in the description box down below. Don't forget that the Sephora fall savings event is coming up, and you can find Milk makeup products at your local Sephora. So if you're interested in purchasing from there, you'll be able to find the products. So anyway, let me know if you have any questions. Leave your experience with the Milk Makeup Pore Eclipse products in the comments down below. I appreciate you guys being here. Let me know if you have any questions. If you found this video helpful, give it a thumbs up, subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care. Toodaloo.